Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So this is my first official ASMR video of 2024, and today's ASMR video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a life update while detangling my hair. When I take this bonnet off my head, please do not be startled or scared. If you talk about my hair, you're anti-black. I'm just kidding. Y'all know I wear wigs most of the time. I just do not have the patience or energy to do my natural hair every day. I have a lot of hair. It's really hard to manage. So I'm so scared to take this bonnet off my head because it's going to be like, oh, jump scare. Let me take these glasses off. But I can't see anything. Like, y'all know I am a blind baddie. Don't even say anything because I know. I am making myself very vulnerable right now. I'm just going to put a towel around my neck because I'm going to have to do a lot of combing and detangling. So, I have not detangled my hair in a few months. I hope it's not that bad. Oh, Lord. It's currently 9:42 p.m. and it is Saturday, January the 6th. So tomorrow, Sunday, January the 7th, I plan on washing my hair because it needs to be washed. But anyway, I am going to be detangling my hair. This conditioner works very, very good. I have detangling spray, more detangling conditioner, scalp relief tea tree. This is a leave-in conditioner. More detangling spray, and this is just water. So these are all, the things that I need to detangle my hair. So I got these brushes, these detangling brushes off of Shein. These look like the viral detangling brush on TikTok. I wasn't going to pay $18 for one brush. So I found a dupe on Shein. I got two hot pink and mint green. I used this one on an old wig and it glided through like butter, so I'm hoping it'll do the same on my hair. I'm scared. But anyway, take this out. Okay, so, and I also have this comb just in case this brush does not work. Since I have very thick hair, I only use these type of combs. I cannot use a regular small comb. It will not work on my hair. But anyway, my life has changed drastically. About 3 weeks ago, my mother had to be rushed to the hospital, and she is currently still in the ICU. I didn't, get on YouTube and tell anyone because I didn't really want to talk about it, because at the time it was so fresh and it had just happened, and I was really emotional at the time. But now, that some weeks have passed, I'm able to talk about it without getting emotional. My mother is still alive. She had a procedure done, I think it was Thursday she had a procedure done, and she had a trach put in, and her insurance is requiring her to stay in the hospital for 7 days to make sure that the trach is stable and there are no issues. And let me explain what happened. So, my mother was rushed to the hospital December 16th. It was on a Saturday. And it just happened all of a sudden, because Friday night I helped her in her room, for her to go to bed, and she was fine. But mind you, my mother had been struggling with her oxygen levels. She was having, shortness of breath, and she had been, telling her primary care physician that, she, is having shortness of breath. She can't breathe. She has to be on oxygen 24/7. And she had about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, or it might have been like at the end of November, she went to a doctor's appointment at her, her primary care physician's office, and they did an oxygen test on her, and she failed because as soon as she stood up, her oxygen levels dropped to 77. Now, I didn't find that out until after my mother had to be rushed to the hospital. And but anyway, Friday night, December 15th, 2023, I helped my mom in her room, and we were talking, we were laughing, and everything. Oh my gosh. Did y'all just see how this brush has glided through my hair? Like, and I'm not even lying, like, usually I have the hardest time detangling my hair, and it's just, okay, my hair is shedding, but that's normal for me. But anyway, like I said, I helped my mom in her room Friday night, and there were no issues, Of course, she had a little shortness of breath, but I helped her, put on her oxygen, and we were talking and laughing, because she had called Siri Sealy, because we have Apple TV boxes in our rooms, and you can talk to Siri and, and she'll turn to a specific channel that you want her to. And it was just funny. She said, "Hey, Sealy." It was so funny. And we just laughed about that. And I said, "Mom, it's Siri, not Sealy." And I think she called Siri Sealy because we were watching TV and they had just showed the trailer for the new Color Purple that came out on Christmas Day. And and then I joked with her. I said, "Mom, let's get some Baileys." Baileys, the alcoholic drink. Because she had saw a commercial earlier that day where they were advertising Baileys, and she didn't know what Baileys was. She just thought it was a drink. She didn't know it was an alcoholic drink. And she's like, "I want to get me some Baileys." I said, "Mom, you do not want to get no Baileys." And she's like, "Why not?" I said, "Mom, Baileys is an alcoholic drink." She's like, "Really? It looks so good on that commercial." I said, "I know. You sit up there and drink that sweet stuff and you try to stand up, you're not going to be able to stand up. You're going to sit right back down." And when I had said, "Mom, let's get some Baileys," my dad said the same thing. He's like, "All right now." Drink that sweet stuff and be knocking them back. Try to stand up, you're going to sit right back down. But anyway, my dad started talking about all the different alcoholic drinks he, drank when he was in his early 20s and stuff. He's like, "Yeah, I used to drink that Southern Comfort and an MD 2020. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember." And I said, "Southern Comfort? That sounds like a bed and breakfast hotel or something. That don't sound like an alcoholic drink. And MD 2020 sounds like oil you put in your car." But anyway, we laughed and everything. And then I told them both good night and I love you. And I came back here in my room and I recorded some ASMR videos. And then I went to sleep because I was like, I'm tired. I'll edit the videos later. And then finally laid down, went to sleep. And then my younger sister came in my room and woke me up around 12:06 saying Mom's going to the hospital. And I said, "Why?" She's like, "She's having trouble breathing." And I'm like, "Huh?" And a few days prior, my mom said she was going to go to the hospital, but I thought my dad was going to take her, or my older sister, or both my dad and my older sister were going to take her to the emergency room. But I didn't think it was that serious because, like I said, Friday night she was fine. So I get up, to use the bathroom because, when you've been asleep for a while, the first thing you have to do is relieve yourself in the bathroom. So when I get out in the hallway, I see my older sister talking to a paramedic. And like I said, I didn't think it was that serious because, my mom was fine the night before. And, so I'm like, let me just use the bathroom and then I'm gonna go out, in the living room and talk to my mom, tell her I love her before she goes to the hospital. And then while I'm on the toilet, my mom is, in the living room and she's on the stretcher, the ambulance stretcher. And my mom all of a sudden starts making these gurgling noises. And the paramedics is like, do you need to spit, honey? And my older sister, mind you, my older sister is a registered nurse. My older sister yells out, no, she doesn't need to spit. She's not breathing. She's turning blue. And I'm still on the toilet. I know TMI, but I'm still on the toilet. And my heart stopped because I got so scared. I'm like, oh no. I said, dear God in heaven, please don't tell me my mother is gone. So I gather myself. I hurry up and, clean myself up, and I get up off the toilet and I open the door, and my younger sister is by the bathroom door crying her eyes out, and I'm like, what's going on? Talk to me, what's going on? And all she could say was, Mom, and I'm like, what? So my older sister and my dad, they're scrambling, trying to rush out the house, to get to the hospital. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I was so scared. Because, like, that's my mom, This ain't, a long distance relative. This is my mother, who I've been around my entire life. The woman who raised me, the woman who taught me everything I know. So, so I come back here in my room just shocked and just trying to gather myself, and I just call my girlfriend because I just don't know who to talk to, who to call, or what to do. So I just call her, and I'm like, babe, I need to talk to you. And she's like, what's wrong? As soon as she answered I called her, and as soon as she answered the phone, I started crying. And she's like, what's wrong? I said, my mom. And she's like, what happened? I said she had to be rushed to the hospital. She's like, oh my God, oh no. And she's like, what happened? I said, she stopped breathing. And she's like, oh my God, So I talked to my girlfriend for a little bit, and then I had to go freshen up and get ready to go to the hospital because, like I said, my older sister and my dad, they rushed out the house, trying to get to the hospital. Just, because we didn't know what was going to happen. So, yeah, we were just here at the house, just my younger sister and I were just here at the house, just like this can't be happening, because like my grandmother had just passed, she passed a year ago in October of 2022, and I'm like, but why is this happening? And we were just praying because I got these hair scrunchies. I got these from Shein as well. But anyway, I was just crying my eyes out because we didn't know whether our mom was deceased or alive. Like, I never want to go through that ever again. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, and I don't even have any enemies, not that I know of. But anyway, so my older sister, she texted my older sister texted my younger sister and I in a group chat and told us that, our mother was alive, but my mother is very sick. Come to find out, fluid had built up in my mother's lungs, and that is not good. And this had happened before, but thank God we had caught it in time enough. She went to the emergency room in time enough. This time it was just too late, and the damage had already been done. And my mother was fighting with her primary care physician for 2 whole weeks, telling them, I can't breathe. I'm having a shortness of breath. And they did nothing. They prescribed my mom, I think it was a steroids or antibiotic or something like that. And I'm like, it's just crazy. It's just like, I just wish some doctors would listen. What is that? Krissy, huh? If I stumble over my words throughout this video, I really do apologize. But I just wish some doctors would listen to their patients, because it's like, I know if I go to my primary physician and my oxygen levels drop to 77, he's going to tell me, hey, you need to go to the hospital right now. Not prescribe me no antibiotic or no steroids. Like, it's just really, really just sad how the elderly just, like, here in America, like, the elderly are forgotten about. They're discarded, like they don't matter. It's like, no. They're still human at the end of the day. That's somebody's mother and grandmother, sister, aunt, daughter. But that, I will never forget Saturday, December 16th, ever. And before we went to the hospital, because my older sister, she came back to the house and got my younger sister and I. And before we went to the hospital, we stopped by McDonald's to get something to eat, because I hadn't, with everything going on and everything being, so hectic, I didn't feel like eating. Like, I wanted to know, where's my mom? Is she alive? And usually when I go to McDonald's, I get a double fish fillet sandwich meal, medium fry and medium Sprite. But I just got the sandwich because I really didn't feel like eating. Like, my appetite was just gone. And we got to the hospital room. Well, I had to stop and use the bathroom because I was just so nervous. Because my older sister, while we were in the car on our way to the hospital, she's like, when you walk in there, don't, get nervous. Because, she's hooked up, to a lot of tubes and stuff. And, but anyway, we got to the hospital. We went through the security scan, and I had to use the restroom because I was just nervous out my mind, anxiety through the roof. And then we finally get to the hospital room, and I lose it because that's my mom, I said I wasn't gonna cry, but just walking in there and seeing my mom hooked up to all those tubes and looking just lifeless. I'm like, oh my God. What am I going to do without my mother? And my younger sister was crying. And when I saw my younger sister cry, I started crying. I had to turn my back because I'm just like, I can't do this, man. Like, but I never thought in a million years, you know, my family would be going through this. Like, never ever thought that my family and I would be going through this. And it happened around the holiday season. I had to spend Christmas Day and New Year's Day in the hospital with my mother. And it was just really, really sad because like this shouldn't be happening, you know what I mean? Sorry, y'all. I said I wasn't going to cry, but just thinking back to that day and telling the story is just brought back the memory of the pain we all felt. So it's been 3 weeks since she's been in the hospital. Like I said, she had a procedure done and she had a trach put in. And her, you know, like I said, her insurance wants her to stay at the hospital for 7 more days to make sure the trach is stable and there are no issues. And then she's going to be, after the 7 days, you know, we'll just go from there and hopefully they will approve her to be sent to a long-term care facility. Sorry, my tongue got twisted, but yeah. And like I said, I didn't get on here and explain what happened because, to be honest, I wasn't ready to talk about it because I was just really super emotional and I didn't want to. I just didn't want to be, you know, that vulnerable on YouTube. So, you know, we're just going to continue to pray that God continues to bring her through this, because what I learned from this situation is that if God wanted to take her off this earth, he would have did it when she stopped breathing, but she's alive for a reason. So the back area of my hair, it's always really hard to detangle because I sleep on my back sometimes. And yeah, I try to go to the hospital as much as I can. And it's not that I don't care. It's just, it's so hard walking into that hospital room and seeing my mother hooked up to all these tubes, not able to go to the bathroom, and having to have someone clean up, you know, after her, you know. But thankfully, my mother has family that loves her, and she's surrounded by love, and we're gonna make sure she gets through this. She's not gonna be by herself. And just looking at my parents' marriage, that's what I want in a marriage. Like, my dad has been there ever since my mother has been in the hospital for these past 3 weeks. My dad has been there from 8 to 8 every single day, Sunday to Sunday. Like, he's there every single day. Like, that's what I want in a marriage. Like, when I look to my left or I look to my right, I know my partner got my back. If I get down and sick, I know they're going to be right there, you know? This back part, oh my god, it'd be so tangled. But you know, as sad as this situation is, like I said, I'm just glad my mother is alive, and she knows that she is surrounded by her family that loves her and wants nothing but the best for her. And my older sister, like, she's been there every single day as well. I give it, you know, I give my props to my older sister and my dad, because they've been handling everything, because I just, like, my anxiety and my headspace, like, I just can't do it. Like, so this side is detangled. I'm going to put some conditioner in on my hair later when I get finished detangling everything. This how many? Anyway, so in other great news, I finally got a job. I haven't told anyone, to be honest, besides my family and my girlfriend. You know, sometimes I just want to keep, you know, good news to myself, because you never know who's plotting, you know, on your downfall. Like, you know, sometimes I just want to keep good news to myself. But yeah, I got a new job. I actually got the job about a month ago, but I don't start working until Thursday, January the 11th. Last month in December, I said, you know what? I give up, because I spent most of 2023 looking for a job, and I was being told no, 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 no. I went to so many interviews. I went to Zoom interviews, on-site interviews. I had phone interviews, and nothing was working. And it was affecting my mental health, my self-esteem, my confidence, and made me feel like I just wasn't good enough. So I said to myself last month, I said, you know what, I give up. I'm waving the white flag. I can't do this no more. And a few days later, I received an email from a recruiter at a job where I previously worked. And they informed me that they were hiring for a new position and they wanted to know if I was interested. And at first I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was real. And I said to myself, is this real? Am I being punked? Is Ashton Kutcher finna jump out and say, you've been punked? Because, oh God, that's getting my eye. Because, like I said, I spent most of 2023 applying for jobs on Indeed and LinkedIn, and nothing was working. So I replied to the email and I said, yes, of course I'm interested. When can I start? So the recruiter responded to my email and said, okay, thank you. A recruiter will be reaching out to you to let you know what the next steps are. Just make sure you have your phone nearby. And I already knew that a recruiter wasn't going to reach out to me that day, because by the time I had received the email and responded to the email, it was after work hours. It was probably around 4:30, almost 5 o'clock. So I knew it was probably going to be the following Monday. And lo and behold, a recruiter contacted me. Okay, I received the email Friday, December 1st, and then another recruiter contacted me by phone December 4th, Monday, December 4th. And yeah, I was hired. The recruiter, explained what, all the position, all what the position entails, and I was hired. I had to, fill out my submit my information for a background check. I ain't had nothing to worry about because I've never been to jail and I've never been arrested. So I ain't nothing to worry about. And then that Wednesday, the 6th, I had to go and get a drug test done. Again, I had nothing to worry about because I do not partake in illegal pharmaceuticals. So, yeah. And now all I have to do is give them my bank information so I can, get my check directly deposited into my bank account. So yeah. And just because I have a job now does not mean I'm going to abandon my YouTube channel again. I'm going to record ASMR videos every Saturday. Ow! Woo! This hurts. Sorry. Oh gosh. So much hair. Me and my sisters and my mother We have a whole bunch of hair. Like, even my niece. We have so much hair. Oh my goodness. I don't know. And it seems like as I'm getting older, I'm getting more tender-headed because this hurts. I gotta start doing better with my hair. Stop letting it get like this. I mean, it's been bad. I've had to cut my hair before because it was so tangled. It was so matted. So, yeah. Get this water. Always make sure you have water or a detangler to wet your hair if your hair is tangled. Do not try to comb your hair dry because it's not going to work. And I know a hairstylist may come across this video. Listen, I'm not a hairstylist. I just do what works for me. Okay, let's take this hair out. Same with this brushy. It's my ends, like they're so hard to comb. Like, oh my goodness, that's why. You make sure I got all the But yeah, I'm really excited to have a job now, because even though, okay, what am I doing? My YouTube channel is monetized, but it hasn't been, don't make fun of my, it hasn't been, easy. People can send me tips and everything, but I'm not finna sit up here and beg people to tip me or beg them to become members and stuff. Like, they either do or they don't. So maybe once I reach 4,000, watch hours, to get paid from ads, maybe something to start, to kick off, or I can, start getting paid. But for now, I'm not making any revenue at all. And these past few weeks, I have been as consistent as I possibly can, even with all that's going on in my personal life. I've been, doing my best. And I put so much time and effort into recording these ASMR videos and editing them, the best way I know how, because right now I don't have a fancy camera. I'm using my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I do have microphones, and I try my best to I try my best to use the best equipment that I can, that I can afford right now. My girlfriend, she helps me out and everything, and I appreciate that. But I'm not gonna lie, it has been very difficult to remain consistent when it feels like your hard work and your consistency is not paying off. I don't know if my videos are too long for people or they're boring. I don't know. And I bet you if I start doing hair in my mouth, I bet you if I start doing like girlfriend ASMR or sensual ASMR, I bet you my channel will take off. But I am not gonna do something that makes me uncomfortable just so I get a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna sacrifice my dignity and all that stuff. And to those who do it, hey, that's your business, and you do it. And I've done like a psycho girlfriend roleplay before, like years ago, but I've never done that cringy sensual ASMR. I'm sorry, I just don't feel comfortable doing that. That's just me. And it's not because I'm in a relationship. Even before I got into a relationship, I did not feel comfortable doing videos like that, because I want to gain subscribers, by being myself. I'm not finna, fake who I am. Ow. Oh, this hurts. Okay. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna continue to do type of ASMR videos that I like, or the ones that my subscribers request me to do. As long as it's nothing inappropriate, I don't mind doing it. But like I said in previous videos, I've had people email me asking me to do inappropriate things with a lollipop and moan. I'm like, this is not that type of channel. I don't know what y'all think this is, but this ain't that. They got websites for stuff like that. Go over there. So ASMR is supposed to be relaxing. It's not, that. And some people have turned it into that, but ouch. That's a huge knot. Oh my god. But yeah, it has been a little discouraging. I knew being a content creator wasn't going to be easy, but it's like, and I'm not saying I want like 1 million views, but it's like, I don't know if YouTube is not showing my videos to my subscribers, because I have 1,300 subscribers. I should at least have 1.3k views every single video. And like I said, I'm not gonna let it, keep me down. I'm gonna keep, uploading videos and all that stuff. But, it's just a little frustrating because, like, 2023 whooped my behind. Like, it turned me every way but loose. And it just felt like if it ain't one thing, it's another. My grandmother passed in October of 2022, and then months before that, my uncle, my dad's brother, passed in February of 2022, like a few weeks before my 28th birthday. And then a few months before that, my brother-in-law, my older sister's husband, he passed. So my family and I, we've been having back to back passings in our family, and it's been hard, like. And then the situation with my mom, like, bro, if my mother wouldn't have made it, I'd probably be in a psych ward somewhere, because my mother and I were really, really close. We share the same birthday month. She was born February 16th and I was born February 22nd. So I'm a Pisces and my mother, she's an Aquarius. So, but that's my mom. That's my best friend. And then in June of last year, my dad, he was in the hospital because he had an infection around the area where his pacemaker was. So it's just like, man, I know life be life and sometimes, but like, I'm like 2023. Give me a break. So I know I probably need to go seek some therapy or something, because like this past holiday season has been really, really difficult. Like, I never thought I would ever spend Christmas and New Year's in the hospital with my mom. That's not where I want to, spend the holiday season. I wanted her to be home with her family, And it's just so hard because I just know I'm going to walk into the living room and see my mom sitting in her chair watching TV. But for now, that's just a dream. So this is the last braid. But what did y'all do for New Year's? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I spent New Year's at the hospital with my mother, my dad, and my older sister. My younger sister, she stayed at home because somebody has to be here with our dog. We have a dog named Chubby. He's Chow and Rottweiler mixed. He's 15 years old, and he can be very, very mischievous. Like, it's amazing how smart he is. He will get into things if left to his own devices. But he's so stinking cute. Is that a dog barking? But, I can't wait to be done with this because my neck's starting to hurt. Like I said, this back part, back section of my hair is more tangled because I sleep on my back sometimes, or I lay down in my bed and I be laying flat on my back. My head be, on my pillow like this. So to wet it, make sure. Make sure. And listen, I was going to do a ASMR makeup tutorial, but my skin has been tripping lately and I have been trying my best not to drink any sodas. I've been drinking water, and Aunt Flo decided to appear. All my ladies out there, y'all know who Aunt Flo is, and she can be a beast. And I have pimples all underneath my chin, on my chin, like, and they're so painful. Like, they're not like those little itty bitty, white heads. These are like big, like cystic acne, and I don't know why. Like, I really wanted to test out some new makeup that I had bought off of Shein, for Christmas. And my skin is just being difficult due to PMS. Gonna have to clean this brush and clean this comb. I do not like dirty brushes. Well, I don't like dirty makeup brushes, nor do I like dirty hair brushes either. So I always make sure to clean my combs and my hair brushes, because it's nasty. I'm gonna take this scrunchie out. Okay. All right. I have really, really bad dandruff, and like, I have tried everything to get rid of it, but nothing seems to work. Okay, so take this part down and wet it again and make sure the tangles are all out. My hair tangles so fast, like I really don't know how I feel about this brush. I mean, it works, but in my opinion, like, it doesn't get like the roots, and you definitely have to make sure, like I said, make sure your hair is wet. Either use a detangler, a detangling spray or water, or a detangling conditioner. But this one comes in handy, especially like when I'm trying to comb out my roots. I mean, these hairbrushes, they work really well on like wigs that are, you know, old or maybe tangled. I don't know about for my hair. I mean, it glides through, but it doesn't get like the roots, in my opinion. I think I got this comb from the beauty supply store or off of Amazon. I really don't know. There's some more tangles, so combed out. Oh gosh. I know when I wash my hair, I'm going to cater to my scalp because it itches so bad. Wiping my hands off. And now I'm going to put some leave-in conditioner or just regular conditioner to kind of, you know, help the detangling process. I'm gonna put some gloves on because conditioner can get very messy. I am going to use this. This is Garnier Whole Blends Refreshing Conditioner, silicone free. This is coconut water and it has aloe vera extracts. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna set my hairbrush and comb to the side, and now I'm gonna put it, because just gonna put it all over my hair from my roots to my ends. I do this before I wash my hair, and it helps, you know, make the detangling process so much easier. I like to get my comb and just I need to get me some of those hair clips, to separate my hair. Great, I got conditioner on my dress. Don't worry, this is just a lounge around the house dress. It's not something I wear when I go off somewhere, so it's alright. And then I'm going to put this, what was this by? So Cozy Kids Curl Conditioner. Ultra hydrating conditioner, softens and moisturizes, restores bounce plus shine. I don't know, my mom bought this. This is what it looks like. Just gonna put this all throughout my hair. like I said, I'm doing what works for me, because I just don't have the patience to be doing my natural hair every day. It is not that I hate my natural hair. It's just like, I just don't have the patience. Like, and then like the natural hair products, they cost so much. Like, but now that, I have a job, I'm gonna, take care of my hair better so it can start, growing more. I just have to stop being lazy. That's the thing. I ain't even gonna front. I ain't even gonna cap. Like, cause see, like this takes forever. And then I'm gonna use this cause use this I can't talk. I'm gonna use this to soothe my scalp. This is by Farm and Table Scalp Relief Tea Tree Leave-In. It's infused with cooling botanicals to help soothe the scalp. This weightless leave-in conditioner also softens and detangles for easy to style strands. So yeah, this is my scalp to look, because my scalp is itchy. I'm gonna put this on my scalp again tomorrow after I wash my hair. Just give myself a little scalp massage. It feels very nice. Like I said, I have really bad dandruff and my scalp be itching. I've tried well, not every, but I've tried a lot of dandruff shampoos and nothing seems to work. My dandruff comes right back in a few days after I spent hours detangling and washing my hair. And I'm not using my fingernails, I'm using my fingertips. So, before anybody says anything. And see, my hair gets detangled. What? Forgive me. My hair gets tangled just from giving myself a little scalp massage. That's how easy my hair gets tangled. So I want to see how this brush will comb through my hair now that I have conditioner in it. I mean, this, you know, it's an okay brush. It'll, you know, I got 2 in the pack. I got this hot pink one and the mint green one. I just wanted to test it out, see if I like it, because I didn't want to spend $18 on a hairbrush and I ain't like it. You know what I mean? You know, these brushes are only like, they're on sale for like $1.78, so really can't be mad at it. I mean, when I first tried it, I mean, it glided through. I just feel like it doesn't get to the roots of my hair. I mean, it'll work on, you know, an old wig or something. And I made sure my hair, you know, was damp or wet, because that's what a lot of people were saying, you know, make sure your hair is wet, make sure it's damp. That's why I got, you know, I brought this with me, because, you know, I didn't know how this was going to work, but I probably just use this on my wigs. I don't know if I'll continue to use this on my natural hair. So what I'm gonna do next after I finish recording this video is get a plastic bag, like, you know, a Walmart bag or a Publix bag, and put over my head and let this sit in my hair overnight, and then rinse it out tomorrow when I wash my hair. But yeah, that is it for this video. Let me take these gloves off. I know this video is long. If you watched the whole thing, thank you, I truly appreciate it. But yeah, I start my new job next week on Thursday, January the 11th, and I work from 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. So Yeah, I'm truly excited. I just want love, joy, happiness, and peace all 2024, and I'm claiming it, because 2023 was brutal. But anyway, I wish you all a happy 2024. I hope your year is full of love, happiness, joy, and peace. So I will see you all in my next ASMR video. Take care. Bye.